Hello, loyal fans and subscribers. Ninamori Fanboy here with the Week 9 team preparation / building video in the PBF. You may have noticed that Week 8 was skipped. It seems that the opponent I was scheduled to face Week 8, the Freeburger Friars, has left the league, and I win via forfeit, so I ended up keeping my perfect record up to this week without needing to battle. And it is kind of a shame because the Frogadiers had a powerful team. I was definitely fearing it, but I guess I'll take the win by forfeit. Now I just have to look forward to this week and the next week to see if I'll maintain this perfect record, and then we'll see what the playoffs bring, if I make them, if I win these last 2 weeks. So this week I'll be going against the Springfield Slowkings. If you're still not familiar with my overall roster, it is Megamanectric, Latios, Greninja, Blissey, Swampert, Gothitelle, Hitmontop, Fletchinder, Virizion, Lapras, Persian, and Granbull. And my opponent this week, the Slowkings, have access to Mega Gallade, Raikou, Diancie, Hydreigon, Slowking, Frostlass, Delphox, Drapion, Magneton, Magmortar, Meowstic, and Hitmonchan. Right away, I notice he has a pretty big rock weakness, and only one way I'm seeing to get rid of hazards, that being Rapid Spin Hitmonchan. That being said, I opted for my first Pokemon to be my go-to Stealth Rocker, that being my physically defensive Swampert. Swampert is just an all-around great member, I feel, against his team. Like, it beats Raikou, Diancie, Frostlass, Delphox, Drapion, Magneton, Magmortar. And since it's physically defensive, it can probably take a hit or two from Mega Gallade and maybe Hitmonchan. It doesn't look like Swampert would be afraid of much either, so I'm considering leading with it. Just, to get up rocks as soon as possible, but I think preserving my Swampert is more important than getting up Stealth Rocks right away. So if, let's say he leads Delphox and I lead Swampert, I'll switch out just in case he has Grass Knot or something. But since I am physically defensive, I opted for my other go-to Stealth Rocker, Blissey, to take some special hits, from Hydreigon, maybe Slowking, Delphox, Meowstic, perhaps Magmortar if I need to. I gave this one Seismic Toss, T-Wave, Heal Bell, and Soft Boiled. Just, a general wall and Cleric, I guess, to take hits from his special threats and, maybe paralyze something. You never know. Neither of those are optimal against his Mega Gallade though, however, so I did decide to bring my Granbull as well. Of course, my Swampert and Blissey have leftovers, so I have to give this one Assault Vest. I gave it Play Rough, Earthquake, then Toxic and Rest, because going up against Mega Gallade, the potential to get knocked off is pretty high, so I figured, might as well. And I gave it Assault Vest just in case I'm up against something else like Hydreigon that I need to take special hits and, I can do good things. But optimally, I'll just go in against Mega Gallade, get knocked off, then fire off a Play Rough and take something out. So those three are my more defensively based Pokemon. I also brought Scarfed Latios with Draco Meteor / Dragon Pulse. I haven't decided yet. Surf, Shadow Ball, and Earthquake. I think that combination of moves hits everything on his team, I believe, super effectively, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like it. Everything other than Hitmonchan, which I don't think Hitmonchan will want to stay in against a Latios anyway, but you never know. Second to last spot is Greninja, Naive Nature. I forget how many speed EVs. It's enough to outspeed everything on his team. Special attack and attack, Naive Nature if I didn't say that already, Life Orb, Scald, Dark Pulse, Shadow Sneak, and Spikes. Spikes if I'm up against Raikou and it's trying to Volt Switch or whatever. Scald, for burns and super effective. Dark Pulse against Slowking, hopefully, and Shadow Sneak against Mega Gallade. My last member, of course, is my Megamanectric. I debated between Timid and Modest, but ultimately I decided Modest just in case I'm up against Slowking and things are looking kinda nasty. So I will I should still outspeed a lot of his threats, especially after I Mega Evolve, so I'm not too worried about that. It's just, having to Mega Evolve against, I don't know, something pretty slow, like maybe like Diancie, just click Volt Switch, get on out of there. Save it for later, go into Swampert. That's my game plan with Mega Manectric, I guess, and that's my game plan against his team. Let me go over it again. Mega Manectric, Swampert, Blissey, Greninja, Gladios, and Granbull. I think everything is checked. I mean, everything is basically checked by Latios already. It's just a matter of working around his threats in a way that won't put me in a bad situation. I think that goes without saying. I'm kind of just talking randomly at this point. I don't know what else to say. Hopefully I do emerge victorious and maintain my perfect record. So, yeah, we'll see. By the time this video goes up, I will have had the battle, and the battle should be up shortly after this. So, thank you for watching this. Look forward to the battle, and hopefully I will emerge victorious.